Are you prepared for what is about to hit this country? Right now, as I am speaking to you, a massive weather system is building that will impact over 200 million Americans. Multiple feet of snow, hurricane-force winds, and temperatures so extreme they will flip the entire nation upside down. In the next 30 seconds, I am going to show you exactly when this storm will hit your area. And if you live in any of these 85 cities I am about to list, you need to watch every single second of this forecast. Because what is coming is not just another winter storm. This is a pattern shift that meteorologists only see once every few years. Here is what you are getting in this forecast. Minute-by-minute timing for when the storm reaches your city. Exact snow totals for over 80 locations. Wind speeds that will shock you. And the specific hours when conditions will be most dangerous in your neighborhood. But first, let me give you something right now. If you are in Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, or San Diego, your storm begins this weekend, Saturday morning, February 15th. That is 48 hours from right now. The West Coast gets hit first, and it is going to be intense. Now, why should you trust this forecast? Because I am using data from 3 separate weather models: the European model, the GFS model, and the Canadian model. When all 3 models agree, we pay attention. And right now, all 3 are showing the same massive pattern. Let me ask you something. Where are you watching from right now? Drop your city in the comments, because at minute 12 of this video, I am going to give specific timing for the top 50 cities that requested forecasts. That is at minute 12. So if you want your city covered, comment right now. Here is what is happening. We have extreme cold building in the west, extreme warmth building in the east. When these two collide in the middle of the country, we get supercharged storm systems. This is called a negative Pacific North American pattern, and we are locked into this pattern through the end of February. What does that mean for you? Multiple storms, back to back to back. The first storm hits the West Coast this weekend. The second storm crosses the central United States early next week. And there is a potential third storm, a massive one, building for the following weekend. We are going to track all 3. Let me give you the timeline right now. This weekend, February 15th and 16th, the West Coast storm. Monday, February 17th through Wednesday, February 19th, the cross-country storm. And then February 22nd through February 24th, the potential major storm. 3 storms in 10 days. Are you starting to see why this is so important? Because depending on where you live, you could see impacts from 1 storm, 2 storms, or all 3 storms. And I am going to break down every single scenario. But here is where it gets really interesting. The storm we need to watch most carefully is not the first one. It is the third one. That potential major storm around February 22nd. Some models are showing this could be a historic blizzard for parts of the Midwest and Northeast. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. Let me take you through this step by step. First, let us talk about the West Coast storm that begins Saturday morning. Here are your cities and your timing. Seattle, Washington. Storm arrives Saturday, February 15th at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Heavy rain begins immediately. Winds gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour by noon. The worst conditions Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning. By Sunday evening, the storm begins to pull away. Total rainfall, 2 to 4 inches in the city. Up in the Cascades, 2 to 3 feet of snow. Portland, Oregon. Your storm starts Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Heavy rain through Saturday night. Winds 40 to 55 miles per hour. Dangerous driving conditions Saturday evening. The storm peaks Sunday morning at 3 a.m. Then conditions improve Sunday afternoon. Total rainfall 3 to 5 inches. Mount Hood area, 3 to 4 feet of snow. Spokane, Washington. You get a mix. Storm arrives Saturday noon. Rain and snow mix Saturday afternoon. Changes to all snow Saturday night. Heaviest snow Sunday morning. 6 to 12 inches of snow total. Winds 30 to 40 miles per hour. Conditions improve Monday morning. Boise, Idaho. Storm arrives Sunday morning at 6 a.m. Mountain Time. Rain and snow mix through Sunday. Snow levels drop Sunday night. 3 to 6 inches possible in the valley. Mountains pick up 1 to 2 feet. Improving Monday afternoon. San Francisco, California. Storm arrives Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Heavy rain Saturday night through Sunday morning. Peak rainfall Sunday between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. Winds 40 to 60 miles per hour, especially on the coast. 2 to 4 inches of rain in the city. Higher amounts in the North Bay. Santa Rosa could see 5 to 7 inches. Napa Valley, 4 to 6 inches. Sacramento, California. Rain begins Sunday morning at 3 a.m. Heavy at times through Sunday afternoon. 1 to 3 inches expected. No snow in the valley, but the Sierra Nevada mountains, this is huge. 3 to 5 feet of snow above 6,000 feet. Interstate 80 will be extremely dangerous Sunday through Monday. Lake Tahoe area. This is where the jackpot hits. Storm begins Saturday night, snow becomes heavy Sunday morning, continues through Monday morning, total snowfall 5 to 7 feet. Yes, you heard that correctly, 5 to 7 feet. Mammoth Mountain could see 7 to 10 feet. This is epic snow for the ski resorts. But travel will be nearly impossible Sunday through Monday morning. Los Angeles, California. Rain arrives Sunday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Steady rain through Sunday afternoon. ½ inch to 1.5 inches. Not a huge event for LA, but enough to cause slick roads. Mountains above 5,000 feet see snow. Big Bear Lake, 1 to 2 feet. San Diego, California. Light rain Sunday afternoon, 1/4 inch to ½ inch totals. Brief event. Clears out Sunday night. Fresno, California. Rain begins Sunday morning. 1 to 2 inches in the valley. Sierra foothills pick up snow above 4,000 feet. Now, here is the critical detail. This West Coast storm is not a one-time event. As soon as this system moves inland, another storm forms right behind it. Tuesday, another round hits the coast. Then Wednesday, another. Then Thursday, another. From February 15th through February 21st, the West Coast is in an active pattern. Storm after storm after storm. What does that mean? The rain totals I just gave you, those are for the first storm only. By the time we get to February 21st, 1 week from now, some locations on the California coast could see 10 to 15 inches of rain total. The Sierra Nevada mountains could see 15 to 20 feet of snow total over 7 days. Yes, 20 feet. Portland, Seattle, you are looking at cumulative rainfall of 6 to 10 inches over the week. Flooding will become a concern. Rivers will rise. Landslides are possible in areas with steep terrain. This is a significant weather event for the entire West Coast. Let me give you wind details because this is important. Coastal areas from Northern California to Washington State sustained winds 30 to 40 miles per hour with gusts 50 to 70 miles per hour. Higher elevations, gusts could reach 80 to 90 miles per hour. This means power outages are likely, especially Sunday and again Tuesday through Wednesday. If you are in any of these West Coast cities, here is what you need to do. Charge your devices. Have flashlights ready. Stock up on essentials before Saturday morning. Expect power outages. Expect road closures in the mountains. Do not travel in the Sierra Nevada unless absolutely necessary from Sunday through Tuesday. Now, what about the rest of the country? Because while the West Coast is getting hammered, the East Coast is getting something totally different. Unusual warmth. Let me give you eastern cities and what you can expect early next week. New York City. Monday, February 17th. Temperatures climbing into the mid-40s. Tuesday, near 50 degrees. This is well above normal for mid-February. No snow, no rain Monday or Tuesday. Dry conditions. But here is the catch. This warmth is setting up the next storm. More on that in a moment. Boston, Massachusetts. Monday, temperatures in the upper 30s. Tuesday, low 40s. Again, above normal. Dry conditions through Tuesday. Wednesday, clouds increase as the next system approaches. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Monday, mid-40s. Tuesday, near 50, partly sunny, quiet weather. Enjoy it while it lasts. Washington, D.C. Monday, upper 40s. Tuesday, near 55 degrees. Could be the warmest day in weeks. But change is coming. Atlanta, Georgia. Monday, upper 50s. Tuesday, mid-60s. Beautiful weather. But a cold front arrives Wednesday with showers. Miami, Florida. Monday and Tuesday, upper 70s to near 80 degrees. Perfect weather. This is winter in South Florida. No impacts from any storm system. Orlando, Florida. Monday and Tuesday, mid-70s. Sunny skies, no concerns. Tampa, Florida. Similar story. Mid to upper 70s. Dry and pleasant. Charlotte, North Carolina. Monday, mid-50s. Tuesday, near 60. Wednesday, cold front brings showers and cooler air returns. Raleigh, North Carolina. Monday, mid-50s. Tuesday, upper 50s. Wednesday, showers possible as cold front moves through. Richmond, Virginia. Monday, upper 40s. Tuesday, low 50s. Increasing clouds Wednesday. Now, the South. Let me cover these cities quickly. Nashville, Tennessee. Monday, low 50s. Tuesday, mid-50s. Wednesday, showers and storms as cold front arrives. Temperatures drop Thursday. Memphis, Tennessee. Monday, mid-50s. Tuesday, upper 50s. Wednesday, strong to severe storms possible. This is an important point. When that cold front pushes through the south on Wednesday, we could see severe weather, damaging winds, large hail, maybe a tornado or two. If you are in Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Louisiana, Arkansas, stay alert Wednesday afternoon and evening. Birmingham, Alabama. Monday, upper 50s. Tuesday, low 60s. Wednesday, severe weather threat. Storms likely between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Jackson, Mississippi. Similar setup. Monday and Tuesday, pleasant. Wednesday, watch for strong storms. New Orleans, Louisiana. Monday, upper 60s. Tuesday, near 70 degrees. Wednesday, line of storms moves through. Could be strong to severe. Evening and overnight Wednesday into Thursday. Houston, Texas. Monday, low 70s. Tuesday, mid 70s. Wednesday, storms late in the day. Some could be strong. Thursday, much cooler air arrives. Temperatures drop into the 50s. Dallas, Texas. Monday, upper 60s. Tuesday, low 70s. Wednesday, cold front arrives with showers and storms. Thursday, temperatures fall into the 40s. San Antonio, Texas. Monday, mid 70s. Tuesday, upper 70s. Wednesday, cold front brings storms. Thursday, cooler. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Monday, upper 50s. Tuesday, low 60s. Wednesday, strong cold front. Temperatures crash Wednesday night into Thursday. Could see snow by Thursday morning. Kansas City, Missouri. Monday, low 50s. Tuesday, mid 50s. Wednesday, cold front arrives. Rain changes to snow Wednesday night. 1 to 3 inches possible Thursday morning. Temperatures drop into the 20s. St. Louis, Missouri. Monday, upper 40s. Tuesday, low 50s. Wednesday, rain. Wednesday night, changes to snow. 2 to 4 inches possible by Thursday morning. Now let us talk about the Midwest and Great Lakes, because this is where things get complicated. You have warmth Monday and Tuesday. Then the cross-country storm arrives Wednesday. And depending on your location, you could see rain, snow, or a mix. Chicago, Illinois. Monday, low 40s. Tuesday, mid-40s. Dry. Wednesday, rain arrives morning hours. Rain continues through the day. Wednesday night, temperatures drop. Rain changes to snow late Wednesday night. Snow continues Thursday morning. 3 to 6 inches possible. Worst conditions Thursday morning commute. Snow ends Thursday afternoon. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Similar timeline. Monday and Tuesday, dry. Wednesday, rain begins noon. Wednesday night, changes to snow. 4 to 8 inches possible. Heavy snow Thursday morning, improving Thursday afternoon. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Monday, upper 30s. Tuesday, near 40. Wednesday, rain arrives afternoon. Evening, changes to snow. Snow continues through Thursday. 6 to 12 inches possible. Strong winds Thursday. Blizzard conditions possible. This is a dangerous setup for Minneapolis. Travel will be very difficult Wednesday night through Thursday. Detroit, Michigan. Monday, low 40s. Tuesday, mid 40s. Wednesday, rain all day. Wednesday night, changes to snow. 3 to 6 inches by Thursday morning. Slick roads Thursday morning. Cleveland, Ohio. Monday, upper 30s. Tuesday, low 40s. Wednesday, rain. Wednesday night, snow. 2 to 5 inches possible. Lake effect snow bands possible Thursday. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Monday, mid-40s. Tuesday, upper 40s. Wednesday, rain arrives. Could be heavy at times. 1 to 2 inches of rain. Wednesday night, temperatures drop. Rain could mix with or change to snow Thursday morning. Minor accumulations possible. Buffalo, New York. Monday, upper 30s. Tuesday, near 40. Wednesday, rain. Wednesday night, changes to snow. Thursday, heavy lake effect snow develops. Could see 6 to 12 inches from lake effect Thursday and Friday. This is separate from the main storm system. Now, the interior Northeast. This is where model disagreement shows up. So I need to be honest with you. Some models show a major snowstorm. Other models show rain. It depends on the exact track of the low-pressure system. Syracuse, New York. If the storm tracks south, you get heavy snow Wednesday night into Thursday. 6 to 12 inches possible. If the storm tracks north, you get rain Wednesday, then minor snow Wednesday night. Right now, leaning toward the snow scenario, but confidence is only medium. Albany, New York. Similar situation. Snow Wednesday night into Thursday. 4 to 8 inches possible if storm tracks right. But this could change. Burlington, Vermont. Cold enough for all snow. Wednesday night through Thursday. 6 to 10 inches possible. Portland, Maine. This is more confident. Snow Wednesday night through Thursday morning. 4 to 8 inches. Coastal areas could see less if mixing occurs. Now, what about the big cities on the I-95 corridor? This is the question everyone asks. Will New York, Philadelphia, Boston get snow from this storm? The answer right now is probably not much. Here is why. The storm is tracking too far west. The coldest air stays north and west. So, the I-95 corridor from Washington, D.C. to Boston likely sees rain Wednesday, possibly mixing with snow Wednesday night, but no significant accumulation. Maybe a coating to an inch, but, and this is a big but, if the storm tracks 50 miles further east, everything changes. Then, we are talking several inches for the big cities. So this is something we need to watch closely over the next few days. Let me cover more cities quickly. Denver, Colorado. Monday and Tuesday, quiet. Temperatures in the 40s. Wednesday, cold front arrives. Rain and snow showers. Not a big storm for Denver from this system. But Friday and Saturday, another system could bring accumulating snow. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Similar. Quiet Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, spotty rain and snow showers. Better storm chance this weekend. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Monday and Tuesday, partly sunny, 30s and 40s. Wednesday, windy with snow showers. 1 to 3 inches possible. Much colder air arrives. Billings, Montana. Currently mild. Monday and Tuesday, temperatures in the 40s. Wednesday, cold front. Temperatures drop, snow showers, 1 to 2 inches. Rapid City, South Dakota. Monday and Tuesday, mild, near 50 degrees. Wednesday, strong cold front. Rain changes to snow. Heavy snow Wednesday night. 4 to 8 inches possible. Very cold air Thursday. Temperatures in the teens. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Monday, upper 40s. Tuesday, near 50. Wednesday, rain to snow transition. Heavy snow possible Wednesday night into Thursday, 6 to 10 inches. Strong winds, blizzard conditions possible. Des Moines, Iowa. Monday, upper 40s. Tuesday, low 50s. Wednesday, rain all day. 1 to 2 inches. Wednesday night, changes to snow. Snow continues Thursday morning, 4 to 8 inches total. Blowing snow Thursday due to strong winds. Omaha, Nebraska. Same story, rain Wednesday, snow Wednesday night into Thursday, 4 to 7 inches. Windy conditions. Wichita, Kansas. Monday, low 60s. Tuesday, mid-60s. Wednesday, strong cold front. Morning storms possible, could be severe. Afternoon, temperatures crash. Rain changes to snow Wednesday evening, 2 to 4 inches possible by Thursday morning. Lincoln, Nebraska. Monday, low 50s. Tuesday, mid-50s. Wednesday, rain changes to snow. 3 to 6 inches by Thursday morning. Indianapolis, Indiana. Monday, mid-40s. Tuesday, upper 40s. Wednesday, rain, heavy at times. Wednesday night, could mix with snow, trace to 2 inches possible. Cincinnati, Ohio. Monday, upper 40s. Tuesday, near 50. Wednesday, rain, 1 to 2 inches. Could end as wet snow Wednesday night, but minimal accumulation. Columbus, Ohio. Monday, mid-40s. Tuesday, upper 40s. Wednesday, rain. Could mix with snow Wednesday night. 1 to 3 inches possible if mixing occurs. Louisville, Kentucky. Monday, upper 40s. Tuesday, low 50s. Wednesday, rain and thunderstorms. Some storms could be strong. Wednesday night, much cooler. Rain could end as flurries, but no accumulation. Now, let me talk about the South Plains and Desert Southwest. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Monday, mid-50s. Tuesday, upper 50s. Wednesday, windy. Thursday, much cooler. High only in the 30s. Chance of rain and snow showers. Phoenix, Arizona. Monday through Wednesday, beautiful 70s, sunny, no issues, you are in the clear. Tucson, Arizona. Same. 70s. Sunny. No storm impacts. Las Vegas, Nevada. Monday through Wednesday, 60s. Sunny. No concerns. El Paso, Texas. Monday, upper 60s. Tuesday, near 70. Wednesday, windy. Thursday, cooler. Mid-50s. Salt Lake City, Utah. Monday, mid-40s. Tuesday, upper 40s. Wednesday, next storm system arrives. Rain and snow. Snow levels drop Wednesday night. 2 to 4 inches in the valley possible. Mountains pick up 6 to 12 inches. Now, let us talk about what happens after this midweek storm. Because remember, I told you there are 3 storms we are watching. The third storm is the one that has meteorologists really interested. Around February 22nd, 23rd, 24th, there is model support for a major storm system developing. This storm would form in the central United States and potentially track toward the Great Lakes or Northeast. If this storm develops as some models suggest, we could be talking about a significant winter storm. Heavy snow, strong winds, potentially a blizzard for parts of the Midwest, Great Lakes, and Northeast. But here's the important thing. This is still 7 to 9 days away, so confidence is low on exact details. However, the overall pattern supports this. We have cold air in place. We have active southern stream energy. When those come together, we get big storms. So what cities could be impacted by this potential third storm? Chicago, you are in the bullseye. If this storm develops, you could see significant snow February 23rd into February 24th. We are talking about the potential for 6 to 12 inches, maybe more. Milwaukee, same story. Detroit, possibility. Minneapolis, yes. Cleveland, possibly. Buffalo, depends on track. Pittsburgh, maybe. New York City. This is the storm that could finally bring snow to the big cities. But again, track is everything. Philadelphia, same situation. Boston. This could be your big storm if it tracks right. Now, I need to emphasize this. This potential third storm is not a guarantee. Models this far out change, but the pattern is favorable, and we need to watch this closely. Let me give you action steps based on your location. If you are on the West Coast, prepare now. Before Saturday morning, stock up on essentials. Expect power outages. Stay off the roads in the mountains Sunday through Tuesday. This is the real deal. If you are in the South, Wednesday is your day to watch. Severe weather is possible from Texas to the Carolinas. Have a way to get warnings. Know where to shelter. Storms could be strong. If you are in the Midwest or Great Lakes, Wednesday night into Thursday is your event. If you need to travel Wednesday, finish your travel before dark. Wednesday night, conditions will deteriorate rapidly in many areas. Snow, wind, dangerous travel. Thursday morning commute will be difficult from Minneapolis to Chicago to Detroit. If you are in the Northeast, you are mostly rain Wednesday. But watch the trend. If the storm shifts east, you could see more snow than currently expected. Check forecasts Tuesday evening for updates. If you are in the Rockies or High Plains, you are in and out of the active pattern. Each system brings a chance for accumulating snow in the mountains. Valley locations see less impact. If you are in the desert Southwest or Southern California, you are quiet this week. Enjoy the nice weather. Now, remember what I told you at minute 12? I would give specific city timing for requests. Go ahead and drop your city in the comments right now. In my next update tomorrow, I will cover additional cities based on requests. Here is what I need you to understand about this overall pattern. This is not a one-week event. This is a multi-week pattern. From now through the end of February, we are locked into this active weather. The West Coast sees storm after storm. The Plains and Midwest see several snow events. The South sees severe weather potential. This is a significant pattern. What drives this pattern? It is called a negative Pacific North American pattern. Without getting too technical, it means the jet stream has a deep dip in the west and a big bulge in the east. This setup funnels Pacific storms right into the west coast. Then those storms cross the country, tap into Gulf moisture, and create big events. How long does this last? Current data suggests this pattern holds through at least February 28th. So we have 3 more weeks of active weather. Multiple storms, temperature swings, everything. Now, let me address snow totals again because I want to be very clear. The numbers I gave you are for specific storm events. They are not season totals. When I say Chicago could see 3 to 6 inches Thursday, that is from that one storm. When I say Minneapolis could see 6 to 12 inches, that is from the Wednesday night Thursday storm. These are individual event totals. Over the next 3 weeks, cumulative snowfall could be much higher in some areas. Cities like Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Chicago, Buffalo could see 2 to 3 feet of snow total by the end of February if every storm verifies. The interior Northeast, places like Syracuse, Albany, Burlington, could see similar totals. The ski resorts, you are going to have a field day. The West is getting buried. Colorado, Utah, they will see multiple feet over the next few weeks. But the real winner is the Sierra Nevada in California. By March 1st, some locations above 7,000 feet could have 20 to 30 feet of snowpack. This is exceptional. What about temperature records? Yes, we could see some. The warmth ahead of the Wednesday storm could break daily record highs across the east. Cities like Atlanta, Charlotte, Raleigh could approach or break records Tuesday. Then behind the cold front, we could see record cold. Minneapolis, Thursday and Friday could see temperatures drop into the single digits, possibly below zero Friday morning. That is a 40 to 50 degree temperature swing in 24 hours. Now let me give you some additional cities I have not covered yet. Anchorage, Alaska. You are in a relatively quiet pattern this week. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s. Light snow possible Thursday, but nothing significant. Honolulu, Hawaii. Typical trade wind weather, mid-70s to near 80. Passing showers, mainly windward sides. No big storms. Fargo, North Dakota, Monday and Tuesday, mild. Near 40 degrees. Wednesday night, heavy snow develops, 6 to 10 inches possible. Strong winds Thursday, blizzard conditions likely. Very dangerous travel. Green Bay, Wisconsin, Monday, upper 30s. Tuesday, low 40s. Wednesday, rain to snow transition evening. Heavy snow overnight into Thursday, 5 to 9 inches. Strong winds create blowing snow. Madison, Wisconsin. Similar to Milwaukee. Rain Wednesday, heavy snow Wednesday night into Thursday, 4 to 8 inches. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Monday and Tuesday, low 40s. Wednesday, rain. Wednesday night, changes to snow. 3 to 6 inches by Thursday morning. Lansing, Michigan. Same pattern. Rain Wednesday, snow Wednesday night, 2 to 5 inches. South Bend, Indiana. Monday, mid-40s. Tuesday, upper 40s. Wednesday, rain. Wednesday night, could change to snow. 2 to 4 inches possible. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Similar. Rain Wednesday, possible snow Wednesday night, 1 to 3 inches. Dayton, Ohio. Monday, mid-40s. Tuesday, upper 40s. Wednesday, rain. Could end as brief snow Wednesday night, but minimal accumulation expected. Akron, Ohio. Rain Wednesday. Possible wet snow Wednesday night. Little to no accumulation. Toledo, Ohio. Rain Wednesday. Changes to snow Wednesday night, 2 to 4 inches possible. Rochester, New York. Rain Wednesday. Changes to snow Wednesday night into Thursday. Lake effect snow develops Thursday. Could see 4 to 8 inches total. Now, let me talk about the West Coast one more time because the impacts there are going to be significant all week. Every city from Seattle to San Diego needs to be prepared for an active week. Redding, California. Multiple rounds of rain this week. 2 to 4 inches cumulative by Friday. Shasta area sees heavy snow. 1 to 2 feet. Eureka, California. Heavy rain at times. 3 to 6 inches cumulative through Friday. Windy, Medford, Oregon. Rain Tuesday through Thursday. 2 to 4 inches. Snow in the Cascades. Eugene, Oregon. Rain Tuesday through Friday. 3 to 5 inches. Flooding possible in low-lying areas. Salem, Oregon. Similar to Portland. Rain Tuesday through Friday. 4 to 6 inches total. Rivers will rise. Tacoma, Washington. Same timeline as Seattle. Heavy rain this weekend, then again Tuesday through Thursday. Cumulative totals could reach 6 to 8 inches by Friday. Olympia, Washington. Heavy rain, 5 to 8 inches cumulative by Friday. Urban flooding possible. Bellingham, Washington. Rain and mountain snow. Baker area could see 3 to 4 feet by Friday. Bend, Oregon. Winter storm conditions. Snow Tuesday through Friday. 1 to 2 feet in town. More in mountains. Reno, Nevada. Snow Tuesday and Wednesday. 4 to 8 inches in the valleys. Sierra gets pounded. Donner Pass area. 3 to 5 feet. Flagstaff, Arizona. Snow Wednesday and Thursday. 6 to 12 inches possible. Now, what about flooding? This is a real concern on the West Coast. Rivers are going to rise significantly. The Russian River in California. Flood stage is possible by midweek. The Willamette River in Oregon, rising to near flood stage. The Skagit River in Washington. Watch for flooding. Low-lying areas near these rivers need to monitor conditions closely. Landslides are also possible. Areas that burned in wildfires are at highest risk. Debris flows could occur. This is especially true in Southern California, where burn scars exist from past fires. Even though LA is not getting huge rain, the rain that falls could trigger debris flows in vulnerable areas. Avalanche danger is going to be extreme in all western mountains. The Sierra Nevada, the Cascades, the Rockies. If you are planning any backcountry activities, do not go. Avalanche danger will be high to extreme through next week. Now, let me give you some perspective on this pattern. How does this compare to past years? This is the most active February pattern we have seen in 3 years. The last time we had this many storms lined up was February of 2022. That year, we saw multiple feet of snow in the Sierra. We saw severe weather outbreaks in the south. We saw blizzards in the Midwest. This year is shaping up similarly. For the West Coast, this is the wettest pattern of the season so far. After a relatively dry start to winter, this is good news for water supply. California needs this rain. The snow in the mountains is critical for summer water supplies. So while the storms bring hazards short-term, they bring benefits long-term. For skiers, this is the pattern you have been waiting for. If you have a trip planned to Tahoe, Mammoth, Park City, Jackson Hole, Aspen, Vail, anywhere in the West, this is your time. Epic snow, but also travel delays. Roads will be closed frequently. Check conditions before you go. Let me address climate and long-range outlook. Is this pattern going to continue into March? Right now, long-range models suggest we transition to a more progressive pattern in early March. That means storms move through faster. Less extreme temperature anomalies. More typical March weather. But we are still 2 to 3 weeks away from that transition, so focus on the next 3 weeks first. Let me also address the question I get a lot. Is climate change making these storms worse? That is a complex topic. What we can say is that warmer oceans provide more moisture for storms. So when storms do develop, they can be wetter. We see more rain, more snow at higher elevations. Atmospheric rivers are becoming more intense. So yes, there is a climate signal here. But weather patterns like this have always occurred. This particular setup is not unprecedented. It is just significant. Okay, we are now at about 35 minutes into this forecast. Let me summarize the key points one more time because this is a lot of information. West Coast, active all week, multiple storms, heavy rain at lower elevations, feet of snow in the mountains, flooding possible, power outages likely. Prepare now. South. Monday and Tuesday, pleasant. Wednesday, severe weather possible from Texas to Carolinas. Stay alert Wednesday afternoon and evening. Midwest and Great Lakes. Warmth, Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, rain. Wednesday night into Thursday, snow. Heavy in some areas. Strong winds. Blizzard conditions possible upper Midwest. Difficult travel Thursday morning. Northeast. Mainly rain Wednesday. Some snow possible interior areas Wednesday night. Big cities on I-95 corridor see minimal snow from this storm. But watch for potential storm next weekend. Rockies and High Plains. Multiple chances for mountain snow this week. Valley locations see less impact but still get brushed by systems. Desert Southwest. Quiet, nice weather, no major impacts. Looking ahead to next weekend, February 22nd through 24th, there is potential for a major storm. This could be the biggest storm of the sequence. Midwest, Great Lakes, Northeast. You need to watch this closely. Too early for specifics, but the pattern supports a big storm. Now, what do you need to do? Simple action steps. Check your forecast daily. Conditions are changing. Plans may need to change. Have emergency supplies ready. Flashlights, batteries, water, non-perishable food, medications. Keep your gas tank full. Charge your devices. Have a backup plan if power goes out. Know where your winter gear is. Shovels, ice melt, warm clothes. If you have travel plans this week, build in extra time. Delays are likely. Cancellations are possible. Check flight status before heading to the airport. Check road conditions before driving. Do not drive in blizzard conditions. It is not worth the risk. For businesses, prepare for possible disruptions. Deliveries may be delayed. Employees may have trouble getting to work. Have contingency plans. For schools, watch for delays and closures. Thursday morning could see many school closures across the Midwest and Great Lakes. For emergency managers, this is a significant multi-day event for multiple regions. Resources may be strained. Communication with public is critical. Now, where can you get more updates? Follow your local National Weather Service office. They provide the most detailed local information. Follow local news. They will have live coverage of severe weather and winter storms. And stay tuned here. I will have updates tomorrow evening with the latest model runs. We will fine-tune timing and snow totals as we get closer. What should you comment? 3 things. 1. Your city. 2. What you are most concerned about. 3. Any specific questions. I read every comment. I will address as many as I can in tomorrow's update. Now, let me give you a sneak peek at what is coming in tomorrow's update. I am going to have updated model data. We will see if that potential third storm is still on track. I will have refined snow totals for the Thursday storm. I will have more specific city-by-city timing. And I will address the top questions from today's comments. But here is something exclusive for people who watch all the way to the end. There is one city that could see a surprise big snow from the Thursday storm. Models are hinting at it but not fully committing. It is a city that usually sees more rain than snow, but if temperatures drop fast enough Wednesday night, this city could wake up to 6+ inches Thursday morning. Which city? I will reveal it in tomorrow's update. But here is a hint. It is between Chicago and the East Coast. Drop your guesses in the comments. Also, for anyone who makes it to the end, let me tell you about next weekend's update. If that third storm develops, I am going to do a special extended forecast Saturday, February 22nd. That will be a deep dive into the potential blizzard. Snow totals, city by city. Wind forecasts, travel impacts, everything you need to know. So make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss that. One more thing. Share this forecast with friends and family. If you found this helpful, others will too. Send it to your parents, your grandparents, your neighbors, especially anyone who might be traveling this week. Getting this information out can help people prepare and stay safe. Now let me cover some additional cities that many of you have been asking about. I want to make sure nobody feels left out of this forecast. Anchorage, Alaska. You folks are actually in pretty good shape this week. Temperatures holding in the low 20s to low 30s. A bit of light snow possible Thursday. Nothing major. Maybe an inch or two. The big storms are staying south of you this time around. Enjoy the relatively quiet pattern. Honolulu, Hawaii. Paradise continues. Mid-70s during the day, near 80 in the afternoons. Trade winds keeping things comfortable. Passing showers on the windward sides, mainly at night. Leeward areas staying dry. No tropical systems anywhere near you. Just typical, beautiful February weather in the islands. Now, some of you in smaller cities have asked for forecasts. Let me rapid fire through these because I want to cover as many as possible. Springfield, Illinois. Monday, upper 40s. Tuesday, low 50s. Wednesday, rain develops midday. Heavy at times through evening. Wednesday night, temperatures drop quickly. Rain changes to snow between midnight and 2 a.m. Snow continues Thursday morning. We are looking at 4 to 7 inches by noon Thursday. Commute will be rough. Then it tapers off Thursday afternoon. Peoria, Illinois. Very similar to Springfield. Rain Wednesday, snow Wednesday night. 4 to 6 inches. Difficult travel Thursday morning. Rockford, Illinois. You are far enough north that you get more snow. Wednesday evening, rain changes to snow around 8 p.m. Snow continues through Thursday morning, 6 to 9 inches possible. Strong northeast winds create blowing and drifting snow Thursday. Visibility will be poor at times. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Monday and Tuesday, pleasant. Upper 40s. Wednesday, rain begins late morning. Steady rain through early evening. Then as cold air rushes in, it changes to snow rapidly. Between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Wednesday, rain switches to heavy snow. Snow continues through Thursday morning. 7 to 11 inches possible. This could be the jackpot zone. Very strong winds Thursday. Blizzard conditions are likely. I cannot stress this enough. Do not travel Wednesday night into Thursday morning in eastern Iowa. Dubuque, Iowa. Same story. Rain to snow Wednesday evening. Heavy snow overnight. 6 to 10 inches. Blowing snow Thursday. Quad Cities area. Davenport, Moline, Rock Island. Rain Wednesday afternoon and evening. Changes to snow between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Heavy snow overnight. 6 to 10 inches by Thursday morning. Wind gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour Thursday. Near whiteout conditions possible. La Crosse, Wisconsin. This is another bullseye location. Rain Wednesday afternoon. By early evening, 6 p.m. or so, it starts mixing with snow. By 8 p.m., all snow. And it comes down hard. Snow continues through the night into Thursday morning. 8 to 12 inches possible. Winds gusting to 45 miles per hour. Blizzard warning will likely be issued. Travel will be dangerous to impossible Wednesday night through Thursday afternoon. Duluth, Minnesota. You start as snow from the beginning. Wednesday afternoon, snow develops. Moderate to heavy Wednesday night. Continues through Thursday. 8 to 14 inches possible. Lake effect could add to totals Thursday night into Friday. Strong northeast winds off Lake Superior. This is a significant storm for Duluth. Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Rain Wednesday afternoon. Changes to snow Wednesday evening around 7 p.m. Heavy snow overnight, 6 to 10 inches. Blowing snow Thursday. Rochester, Minnesota. Located between Minneapolis and La Crosse, you are in the heavy snow zone. Wednesday afternoon, rain begins. Evening, changes to snow. Heavy snow overnight into Thursday morning. 8 to 12 inches. Strong winds. Blizzard conditions likely. This is a dangerous storm for southeastern Minnesota. Let me talk about something important. Power outages. With the West Coast storms bringing high winds, power outages are a real possibility. Trees are saturated from all the rain. Roots are loose. When wind gusts hit 50 to 70 miles per hour, trees will come down. And when trees come down, they take power lines with them. Here is what that means practically. If you live anywhere from Northern California to Washington State, you should assume you might lose power at some point this week. Maybe for a few hours. Maybe for a day or two. In remote areas, possibly longer. What should you do? Charge all your devices now. Phones, tablets, laptops, anything with a battery. Have flashlights ready, not candles, flashlights. Candles cause house fires when people fall asleep. Have a battery-powered radio. You need a way to get information if internet and cell service go down. Stock your refrigerator with items you can eat cold if needed. peanut butter, bread, crackers, fruit. Fill a bathtub with water for flushing toilets if you are on well water. Keep your car gas tank full so you can charge devices in the car or drive somewhere warm if needed. For those of you with medical equipment that requires power, have a backup plan. Know where you can go if power goes out for an extended period. Hospital, friend's house, community center. Do not wait until you are in crisis to figure this out. Now, let me address something I hear a lot. People say, the forecast keeps changing. Why should I trust this? That is a fair question. Here is the honest answer. The atmosphere is chaotic. Small changes in temperature, wind, or moisture create big changes in outcomes. So, forecasts do change, especially for events 3 to 7 days out. But that does not mean forecasts are useless. It means you need to check frequently. Think about it like driving. You do not just look at the road once and then close your eyes for the next 10 miles. You constantly adjust based on what you see. Weather forecasting is the same. We give you the best information available now. You check back tomorrow for updates. We adjust as new data comes in. By the time the storm is 24 hours away, we have very high confidence in timing and amounts. So the key is staying engaged with the forecast. That Wednesday night storm, right now we have good confidence in the overall setup. Cold air plunging south, warm, moist air pushing north. They collide over the Midwest. That creates snow. What we are less confident about is the exact axis of heaviest snow. Will it be from Des Moines to Milwaukee? Or from Kansas City to Chicago? Or from Omaha to Minneapolis? That will become clearer in the next 48 hours as we get fresh model data. Let me give you a few more cities that I know people are watching from. Topeka, Kansas. Monday, low 50s. Tuesday, mid 50s. Sunny and pleasant. Wednesday, big changes. Morning starts mild, near 50. By afternoon, strong cold front arrives. Temperatures crash through the 40s into the 30s. Rain develops late morning. By evening, as temperatures drop into the low 30s, rain mixes with snow. Overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning, snow continues, 3 to 5 inches possible. Winds gusting 40 miles per hour. Much colder Thursday, highs only in the mid-20s. Wichita, Kansas. Similar timeline. Wednesday morning mild, afternoon cold front, evening rain changes to snow, 2 to 4 inches by Thursday morning. Very windy Thursday. Springfield, Missouri. Monday, low 50s. Tuesday, mid-50s. Wednesday, cold front brings showers and possibly a rumble of thunder late morning. Afternoon, rain continues. Evening temperatures drop fast. Rain could mix with snow late Wednesday night, but accumulation unlikely. Maybe a trace to an inch. Thursday, much colder. Highs in the low 30s. Columbia, Missouri. Rain Wednesday. Possible mix with snow Wednesday night. 1 to 3 inches possible if cold air arrives fast enough. Jefferson City, Missouri. Same setup. Rain Wednesday, possible snow Wednesday night. 1 to 2 inches. Joplin, Missouri. Wednesday, cold front brings showers. Some could be strong. Evening, temperatures drop. Rain tapers off. Maybe a brief mix with snow late, but no meaningful accumulation. Little Rock, Arkansas. Monday, upper 50s. Tuesday, low 60s. Nice weather. Wednesday, here comes the cold front. Morning starts mild. By noon, line of showers and thunderstorms moves through. Some storms could be strong to severe. Heavy rain, gusty winds, maybe hail. By evening, cold air arrives. Temperatures drop from the 60s into the 40s. Thursday, much cooler. Highs only in the mid-40s. Shreveport, Louisiana. Similar to Little Rock. Wednesday, severe weather threat. Storms likely between noon and 6 p.m. Could see damaging winds and large hail. Behind the front, much cooler air arrives. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Wednesday afternoon and evening, line of storms. Some could be severe. Heavy rain. Thursday, cooler and breezy. Mobile, Alabama. Wednesday, storms arrive afternoon. Could be strong. Heavy rain at times. Overnight, front pushes through. Thursday, cooler. Highs in the mid-50s. Montgomery, Alabama. Wednesday afternoon, scattered storms, some strong. Evening, line of storms possible. Overnight, clearing and cooler. Tallahassee, Florida. Wednesday, you are on the southern edge of the severe weather threat. Scattered showers and storms afternoon into evening. Some could be briefly strong, nothing like what areas further north see. Thursday, partly sunny and pleasant, mid-60s. Jacksonville, Florida. Wednesday, cloudy with scattered showers. Not a washout, but periods of rain. Evening, cold front passes. Thursday, clearing and nice, upper 60s. Savannah, Georgia. Wednesday, showers and storms, likely afternoon and evening. Some could be strong. Thursday, clearing out, low 60s. Charleston, South Carolina. Wednesday, cloudy with showers and storms developing afternoon. Could be strong. Evening through overnight, rain continues. Thursday morning, gradual clearing. Afternoon, partly sunny, near 60. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Similar to Charleston. Wednesday, periods of rain and storms. Thursday, improving conditions. Wilmington, North Carolina. Wednesday, rain develops afternoon. Periods of heavy rain through evening. Overnight, cold air starts to work in from the northwest. If this happens fast enough, rain could change to snow very late Wednesday night in inland areas. But coastal areas stay too warm. Maybe some mixing, but no accumulation at the coast. Inland areas toward I-95 corridor. Maybe an inch if timing works out. Thursday, clouds break. Cooler. Mid-50s. Now let me talk about something that affects many of you. Flooding. Not from rivers necessarily, though that is happening on the west coast. But urban flooding. When you get heavy rain in a short time, storm drains cannot keep up. Water backs up in streets. Underpasses flood. This is going to happen Wednesday across the South. If you are driving Wednesday afternoon or evening anywhere from Texas to the Carolinas, watch for standing water. Never drive through water if you cannot see the road underneath. Turn around, do not drown. This is especially important at night when you cannot see how deep water is. For those of you with basements, make sure sump pumps are working. Test them now, not during the storm. Clean out gutters and downspouts. Make sure water drains away from your foundation. These simple steps prevent water damage. Let me give you some more Midwest cities because I know that is where the biggest impacts are Wednesday night into Thursday. Green Bay, Wisconsin, Monday and Tuesday, quiet, upper 30s. Wednesday, rain begins afternoon. Steady rain through early evening. Around 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., mixing begins. By 9 p.m., all snow. And it is heavy. Snow continues through the night. By Thursday morning, 5 to 9 inches on the ground. Northeast winds gusting 40 miles per hour. Blowing snow reduces visibility. Travel extremely difficult. Thursday afternoon, snow lightens up, but blowing snow continues. Appleton, Wisconsin. Same as Green Bay. Rain to heavy snow Wednesday evening, 6 to 10 inches. Strong winds Thursday. Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Rain Wednesday afternoon. Snow Wednesday evening. Heavy overnight, 5 to 8 inches. Windy Thursday. Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Located between Milwaukee and Green Bay. You are right in the snow zone. Rain changes to snow Wednesday evening. Heavy snow overnight. 6 to 10 inches. Difficult travel Thursday. Sheboygan, Wisconsin. On the Lake Michigan shore, you might stay rain a bit longer Wednesday evening, but by midnight, it is all snow. Lake effect could enhance totals. 4 to 8 inches by Thursday morning. More if lake effect bands set up. Kenosha, Wisconsin. Southern part of the state near Illinois border. Rain Wednesday. Changes to snow late Wednesday night, around midnight to 2 a.m. 3 to 6 inches by Thursday morning. Northeast winds off the lake. Waukegan, Illinois, just north of Chicago. Similar to Kenosha. Rain Wednesday evening, snow overnight, 3 to 6 inches. Aurora, Illinois, west of Chicago. Rain Wednesday evening. Snow develops late, around 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Thursday, 2 to 5 inches by Thursday morning. Joliet, Illinois, southwest of Chicago. Rain Wednesday evening into night. Changes to snow very late Wednesday night or early Thursday morning. 1 to 4 inches possible. The further south you go, the less snow. Gary, Indiana, right on the Illinois border. Rain Wednesday evening. Could change to snow late Wednesday night. 2 to 4 inches possible by Thursday morning if changeover happens. Elkhart, Indiana. Rain Wednesday. Possible change to snow late Wednesday night, 1 to 3 inches if cold air arrives in time. Kalamazoo, Michigan. Rain Wednesday. Changes to snow Wednesday night, 3 to 6 inches by Thursday morning. Battle Creek, Michigan. Same setup. Rain to snow, 3 to 5 inches. Ann Arbor, Michigan. Rain Wednesday. Possible snow Wednesday night, 2 to 4 inches. Flint, Michigan. Rain Wednesday. Snow Wednesday night, 3 to 6 inches. Breezy Thursday. Saginaw, Michigan. Rain to snow Wednesday night, 3 to 5 inches. Bay City, Michigan. Rain changes to snow Wednesday night, 3 to 6 inches. Northeast winds off Saginaw Bay could enhance totals. You know what I am noticing as I go through all these cities? The common theme is Wednesday night. That is when everything happens. The rain to snow transition, the temperature crash, the wind picking up. If you have Wednesday night plans anywhere in the Midwest or Great Lakes, consider rescheduling or plan to be home before dark. Because once that snow starts, roads will deteriorate fast. Let me talk about something practical. How to prepare your car for winter driving. I know many of you are experienced with winter weather, but a refresher never hurts. And some of you might be new to an area or have not driven in snow in years. First, ice scraper and snow brush. Keep them in your car, not in your garage, in your car. You cannot clear snow off your car if the tools are inside your house and your car is buried. Second, emergency kit. Blanket, flashlight, first aid kit, non-perishable snacks, water bottles. If you slide off the road and have to wait for a tow truck, you want these items. Third, phone charger. Keep a car charger plugged in at all times. Fourth, check your tires. Tread depth matters. If your tires are worn, they will not grip in snow. Consider snow tires if you live in an area that gets frequent snow. Fifth, washer fluid. Make sure you have plenty. You go through a lot in winter weather. And make sure it is rated for cold temperatures. Summer washer fluid will freeze. Sixth, gas tank. Keep it at least half full at all times in winter. If you get stuck, you need to be able to run your car for heat. All right, we are getting close to the end here. Let me cover a few final cities and then wrap this up. Bismarck, North Dakota. Monday and Tuesday, relatively mild, near 40 degrees. Wednesday, cold front arrives afternoon. Rain develops. Evening, changes to snow. Heavy snow Wednesday night into Thursday. 6 to 10 inches. Strong winds. Blizzard conditions likely. This is a major storm for central North Dakota. Grand Forks, North Dakota. Same timeline. Rain to heavy snow Wednesday night. 7 to 11 inches. Blizzard conditions Thursday. Very dangerous travel. Sioux City, Iowa. Rain Wednesday afternoon. Changes to snow Wednesday evening around 8 p.m. Heavy snow overnight. 5 to 9 inches. Strong winds Thursday. Near blizzard conditions. Norfolk, Nebraska. Rain to snow Wednesday evening. 4 to 8 inches by Thursday morning. Windy. Kearney, Nebraska. Rain Wednesday. Snow Wednesday night. 3 to 6 inches. North Platte, Nebraska. Rain and snow mix Wednesday. Snow Wednesday night. 2 to 5 inches. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Windy Wednesday with snow showers. 1 to 3 inches. Much colder Thursday. Casper, Wyoming. Snow showers Wednesday. 1 to 2 inches. Cold and windy. Billings, Montana. Cold front Wednesday. Snow showers. 1 to 2 inches. Much colder Thursday and Friday. Great Falls, Montana. Snow showers Wednesday. Light accumulation. 1 to 2 inches. Very cold air arrives behind the front. Missoula, Montana. Cloudy Wednesday. Chance of rain and snow showers. Minor accumulation. Cold air arrives. All right, folks. We have covered over 100 cities in this forecast. From coast to coast, north to south. I wanted to make sure as many people as possible got information specific to their area, because that is what matters. You do not care about the big picture if you do not know what is happening in your town. Here is my final thought. Weather like this reminds us that nature is powerful. These storms are going to happen whether we are ready or not, but we get to choose how we respond. We can panic and be unprepared, or we can stay calm and be ready. I hope you choose the second option. Check your supplies. Charge your devices. Fill your gas tank. Know the forecast for your specific area. Have a plan. And most importantly, do not take unnecessary risks. No job, no appointment, no event is worth risking your life driving in a blizzard. Thank you for sticking with me through this entire 45-minute forecast. I know that is a big-time commitment. The fact that you watched this long tells me you are taking this seriously. And that is exactly what you should do. This is a significant weather event for much of the country. Be prepared. Stay safe. Drop your city in the comments. Tell me what you are seeing. Tell me your biggest concern, and let me know if you have questions. I will answer as many as I can in tomorrow's update. Tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be back with refined forecasts, updated snow totals, new model data, and we will start looking more closely at that potential major storm next weekend. You do not want to miss it. Until then, stay warm, stay dry, stay safe, keep your eyes on the sky, and remember, we are all in this together. Weather does not care about state lines or city limits. It affects all of us. So let us help each other out. Share information. Check on neighbors. Be kind. That is how we get through events like this. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow evening.